Greetings, it's Vaygrim. Welcome to another episode of Vaygrim's Chance. I am happy to see you today. Very, very happy. This is a Friday episode, which means it's going to be a world download. I've been busy with a lot of other series, getting started in Mod Sauce, so there's a lot of projects I haven't had a chance to finish that I'm probably going to be working on this weekend, but that's fine. Let's see. One change you're going to notice right away. The water fountain is different. Why is that there? The water fountain is gone. Why is the water fountain gone? Well, if you come up here, you'll notice this fountain is gone also. It's turned into a kind of a wading pool thing. Well, the basic reason for this is that I've had a mystery frame rate problem for a long time, specifically right over here. A problem I've never been able to fix. Now, I've got two hypotheses for it. Hypothesis number one is the concentration of statues over here. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 statues right here, and they've been here for a while. There's 7, and then 8. So there's a lot of statues right in this courtyard. I added a 9th one on top of the tower. That's my friend Shadowstar. Yeah, so I don't know, but I've had a problem that almost centered right around this. Now, I have been trying to troubleshoot. I have discovered that actually Minecraft doesn't like flowing water. At least modded Minecraft doesn't. Something about that in 1.7.10 seems to really drop frames. Which begs the question of this. You know, what's going to happen if I plug those up? So what I'm curious to actually do... Oh, God. Here we go. No, let's get that, put it back down. Bits have stopped working again. I changed dimensions, and now the screen in here doesn't want to cooperate. I put a loop over here in hopes that this would give it some redundancy. But it really hasn't seemed to help at all. These ME conduits are really starting to... Do I have anything? I have nothing. You're going to get moved. I'm just gonna have to... Where did I put that? Oh, great. Is that in there now? Does it work? Now it works. Okay. Finally. I put a loop. Let me pop the wrench out. So this goes over here, and it did split and go over this way, right? I put a loop over here, so this whole room is connected by a large loop. I thought that would maybe help alleviate the problem, give it some redundancy. If this connection stopped working, maybe this one would continue working, etc., etc. It doesn't work. That did not solve the problem. As a matter of fact, I think it only made it worse. So, I don't know. Let's go... Well, first of all, let's try and spell. I have more of that, so I'm just going to grab some clear enlightened glass. I'm just kind of curious... What happens if I stop these up? I've had these for a while, however... Oh God, come on, under the invisible bridge. Let's see. Let's grab that one and that one. I'm just going to stopper these up temporarily and see what happens. I'm curious. I'll do that. Let's go to the workshop. Okay. So, I have been hunting, trying to figure out what's causing the frame rate for a long time, and I think flowing liquids makes the problem worse. Unfortunately, there is no solution for that for me. So, I'm just going to leave the plugs on those for now, and you can remove them in your own world if you want to. See, I've already raised a considerable amount of frames right here. It's more than double of what I've normally been getting. So apparently flowing liquids is not a good thing. And I'll have to keep that in mind. I've actually got that stuff coming down. What I might have to do is just relocate that and not have as many downspouts. Or maybe it's the factor of when it's flowing such a far distance. I don't know. I'm going to have to do some recalculation and some figurations. Wow. Jeez, Vaygrim, you're just making words up as you go, aren't you? I'm going to have to do some figuring on that. Now, I am going to keep my wrench out. I've got an angel block and a dimensional chest in my inventory. Why would that be? Well, I'm actually going to let you know. My goal for today was originally to work with RF tools some more, but I have a higher priority now. Angel block, higher priority. There's a joke in there somewhere. Anyway, I'm going to go way up here. I'm going to keep an eye on my altitude, and I'm going to get as high as I can. That middle Y coordinate under the map in the top right corner, I'm going to want to get it to about 235. 237. Good enough. Next step. It's already turning to night. Let's nap real quick. There we go. I'm just going to put that there because I figure I'm going to need it again. Wow, what a great view. Okay, I have a plan. Let's pull that out. We're going to change it over to, actually, no, I'm going to pull this out and that, and I'm probably going to need that. Then we change over to tab number 8. Yes, this is the plan for today, ladies and gentlemen. This is the idea that I've had that has been brewing in my mind one way or another for the last little bit. These are laboratory blocks from chisel. Stone around one piece of nether quartz makes 8. Now, I would rather this make 32, but you know what? I have enough chisel. Enough quartz, whatever. I am first going to extend... Ooh, it makes that cool clunky noise. Oh, it goes in strips. That's interesting. That is really weird. Okay. Well, let's bust out that angel block. It's going to show up back in our inventory. Interesting. Okay. So basically what I want to do is I'm making an air, kind of a, the word I've been using a lot over the last week is skiff, but I'm making an air platform. It is going to be very specifically designed to hold wind turbines. Let's see. I'm going to need some facades, and I just realized that. That's okay though. I'm going to get the glass and put it away momentarily. And basically what I want to do, I'm going to do them 2 apart. Okay, I'm going to get a little bit of a design base going here. I'll be right back. This is what I've been thinking of. This is what I've been looking at in my mind's eye for quite a while. Now, it is a bit of a hideous wreck right now. I'm actually gonna get you and move you onto... Oh, God, no. Till I get the conduits, I'll put you right there. So, one thing that I'm not liking, actually, are these, and I'm curious to check what happens if I do. No, they do not want to connect. Wow, it's one thing I'm not liking about lab panels. Let's just get... That connects, okay. So that... That is going to be the general floor. Like that a bit better. Let's... Yep. Of course, I need more. Need more. Enameled wall is what that's called. Interesting. Darkness falls again. Let's nap real quick. And good enough. Enameled wall. Aha! Here's one I haven't changed. Okay. I like that a lot better, which means now what I do is I'm going to go around and just put all these Did I have the perfect... I had the perfect amount. Oh my god. Okay. I'm going to need more though. Those don't connect when they're actually on blocks for carpenter's blocks, but that's okay. That's okay. It's fine. It's fine. But what that does is it gives us a bit of an angled, kind of a high-tech look. Now, what I'm going to be doing... Let's see. How do I want to do this? We'll figure that out in just a minute. That's going to be the last part. Basically, what we're looking at... Let's turn that back on. We're going to have each one of these be right here. They are directly above the base. And this is designed to be a wind turbine platform put up in the air by... Oh, crap. Those are a little too close together, but... I could move them out. But you know what? I'm going to go with it. It's okay. It's fine. It's fine. Because if I go out with this to here, that means the glass gets moved over, this gets moved up. Let me try it on one side and see what happens. Well... No, because then I'd have to redo all that. Nope. I'm going to leave it. It's fine. I will have to cope. Actually, I'm probably still going to need that. So, I want... I didn't want 8 of those, but we're going to put a control platform right there. This, I'll put on glass. I will probably regret that immediately. And then I'm going to swap these out. And I want to get some conduit. Let's just get a stack of those. So what I'm going to do now... Now that I've built all this, I'm going to wreck it. There's a fire engine going quietly bonkers outside my house. I hope my house isn't on fire. Let's put one there, put one there. You'd get the gist of how all of this is going to work. Basically, what I'm going to do is wire it all up and then hide it with facades. Well, actually, I probably don't need to break that out. Let's put that there. The wonders of facades. I love these things. Being able to make a functional build that also can be an aesthetic build. Hey, okay, so what I'm going to do... Nope, too far. There we go. Let's get... Ooh, I might need more of those. Probably will. Let's just get a big stack of those. I can repaint these all later, so that's not a big deal. Now I'm going to get all of these painted as facades. I'll be right back with you guys, then we can finish this build off. Okay, welcome back to the Sky platform. What do I want to call this? The Turbine Barge? Sky Barge? Air Barge? Flying Turbine? I don't know. You guys get to name it. Anyway, I figured, nice control console right here. Now what I've done is in an effort to keep all... Okay, here's the interesting thing about facades. Facades do not connect to their normal block equivalents. But they do connect to each other. Which means... Dun, 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 I just made the whole floor out of facades. Which means we have a lot of empty space. But that's okay. That's fine. These are all interconnected and sending power to nowhere right now. What I'm going to do... Let me think. I already have... Let's go back to 8. Oh, the project pages. Is it 8? It isn't 8. Oh, there it is. I have it in my inventory already. Silly me. And then I'm going to need a vibrant power bank. First things first, I want to actually hook up power. And then, there we go. In 2300 RF per tick. That's what I want to see. Then, this is actually no longer receiving power. It's not even sending it out. Actually, yeah, send it out on wind turbines. So, that... Interesting. I think this is buffering up somewhere. We'll see. So basically now we should have about a 2300 RF per tick net positive. Can I... Whoops. If I take that away... There we go. So this is what it's actually generating. 910. That 2300 is just how quickly these emptied their batteries. If you look at each one of these things, you go down here, it is producing 182 RF per tick. That is times 6. We're getting 910 generated on the fly. And I think that's actually a really good number. Now, here's another thing that we're going to do also. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Let's get some glowstone. Couple of blocks of that. Actually, I'm going to need more than a couple. I'm going to need glowstone. I need 4. Put this in here. We're going to get a nice smooth neon. I do have a silk touch pick. No. Oh gosh. Forgot about panels. There we go. You got to shift. Okay. There we go. It is now lit up. Okay, so what I actually want to do next... Why did I turn that off? Is the bottom. This is not finished. It's not hanging up here in the air by some miracle of modern science. Here's the thought that I actually had. I want to do that, 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 and that. Whoa. No. Bad. These are droppers. Vanilla droppers. I thought I had more than that. There we go. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to get some of my enamel blocks and fill in the gaps here. And let's get oh, good grief, carpenter slopes. Come on. There we go. Now, the question I do have is what to do about the sides. But I can do that. That. Whoa. Let's stick with slope. There we go. Okay, so that is the basic design that I've had. The droppers are supposed to look like engine nozzles, which is where this comes in. I've got 3 different sizes of this stuff, and I don't know how I'm going to do this. Actually, I don't even know if I'm going to use the solid blocks or not. Let's get this. Okay. So the thought was, let's get half slabs. Now what happens if I do... Okay. So I'm going to have to break some of this. Oh, I can break those and get them back. That's awesome. Okay. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to bust these off. And I'm going to build all of this in reverse. What I basically want to do is I want to have block, 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 block. This is kind of hard, having to shift and spacebar at the same time. Then... oh gosh, I just need something to put down. Okay, so in theory, it is going to be... well, that's not right. Ah. Then... you follow me so far? There we go. My connection to the rest of the world is lagging out just a bit. Then we separate out this layer. And we remove this layer. And what we have is supposed to look like kind of like waves of energy coming down off of think I like it, but I'm not sure. What I might like instead I do actually want to save this glass for other purposes if I'm not going to use it all. There's no point in wasting materials. Thank you, server. My server from Ackless Hosting has been running like a champ. The problem is that there is some problem with the connection between me and it. My wonderful internet provider, Comcast, has been having routing problems, specifically in their New York hub, and it's been causing me no end of grief. These things don't have a break pattern. So basically what this is supposed to look like is almost like repulsor engine. How did I miss a block? Oh my gosh. What? No. Almost like repulsor engines or something like this from like the Avengers or some science fiction. It's almost supposed to look like, no, it's supposed to go there. That goes there. That comes back to me. Waves of energy coming out that's keeping this whole platform up in the sky. I really like this idea. I think it's a cool idea. I'm really hoping that you guys like it too. I'm going to put all of this. Oh, wait a minute. No, I've got some spare things that I'm going to dot around the platform here. I can put this up for the time being. I don't need any more conduits. And I had the notion of that is a facade block. Everything that I want to... Oh, no, here we go. Let's put one of those there. One of those there. One of those there. So they're all kind of pointing this direction. Yeah, I think I like that. I think that's cool. Definitely. And then we can actually go here. Oh, those don't have their patterns on the bottom. Boo. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. It's fine. I'm going to put those back now. This will get changed over. Oh, that's why I turned off NEI. That's right. I forgot. Oh, what just happened? There we go. Put that back. Put that back. I'm going to put that in there because I'm going to use it again. And you... Yeah, okay. So, 910 RF per tick of free power. That's not bad in the grand scheme of things. I think that this build came out pretty good. I'm hoping you guys are liking it. It's supposed to be a kind of a high-tech looking kind of a hover platform. The droppers are supposed to simulate engines or engine nozzles. I do wish there was something that had that hole on it that was a lighter texture and didn't look so cobblestone-y. Something that went with the white blocks a bit more. But I do like the sleek design. It's supposed to look like something that was basically assembled and then slowly ascended up into the air, up to its designated height. This is going to now sit here and function without our help outside of render range. One thing we can actually do is we can put a travel anchor up here. I actually don't know where I'm going to put it. Right there. And then if we want to, we can get our wrench out. I'm just going to borrow one of these bad boys real quick. Let's see if this ends up crashing the server. No, it doesn't. Yay. Turbine barge. There we go. Back to generating for you. So now we do have a distinct arrival platform. And the problem is it's so high up. Tech lab, thank you. Woo. Yeah, I can't make that. Nope, still out of range. But we can see it off in the distance, and I think that's actually a beautiful thing. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to put that back, too. My backpack is getting very crowded. I need to clean it out. Yeah, I like that. It's got an interesting kind of a design to the bottom of it. I just fell off my own islands. It's a sad thing. But that is the newest addition to the map. It's directly over. Let me... Yep, it's basically right over this. Right here. It will be chunk loaded. It will keep generating power, which means now we go in here and we go down a level. Whoop. We actually have... Let's see. Power, I'm going to do... Wind turbines in, receiving, wind turbines. So this power is coming into here. The reactor power comes into here. This is my main power buffer. As soon as this thing starts lowering, then the actual reactor will kick in and start topping it off. The reactor will also... whoa. Okay, there we go. My internet's going crazy. I'm going to have to reboot my router here in a second. I'm sorry. But the reactor will top off things. Let's go over here real quick. That light on top. It is running. Oh, yeah, that's right. Based off temperature. Case temperature. That's right. So this just turned off, basically. Yep. So the reactor will top off that main battery, and the wind turbine will keep the battery topped off. As the wind turbine system, there we go, the turbine barge. You notice, see, it's actually gaining power itself and topping off. Plus 1,091. I thought it was 910. Don't know. Okay, whatever. 1,000 RF per tick getting dumped into the battery at one time. That's pretty awesome. So as it stands right now, this thing is 1,000 RF per tick of free power. We could expand this. Maybe I will at one point later, or put more air skiffs up. But yeah, I'm happy with this thing. This is going to stay topped off with a backstock of 25 million RF from one battery. That battery is going to dump through this. Why is there a... Weird. Anyway, this is going to push it out at 20,000 RF per tick, a maximum tick rate of 20,000 RF per tick, or it might be 200,000, I can't remember. It's a lot. I think it's 20,000. It's either 20,000 or 250,000. I can't remember which one it is. But there's a big, big, big amount of energy that can be pushed out, way more than this whole barge can make. So the barge will push out its reserve of power out through this into the main power systems under the workshop, and that's going to be the main buffer. So now, in theory, this might trickle charge our battery systems enough that the reactor doesn't have to run as much. We'll see. I might have a design that I'm going to work on next week for the reactor to help improve the control over it just a little bit. Whee! And I think it's going to be a really good thing. Just wait and see. So, this is VAYGRIM'S signing off. I'm really hoping that you guys have liked this build for today. I think it's a good idea. I like the white against the nice sky. I think it's a good I think it's funny that I can do this. It's the armor. A white against the nice sky, I think that's a brilliant thing. Like in terms of colors, I think it's a nice, vibrant, brilliant kind of a contrast. It looks kind of like a cloud, but not really. It looks kind of like maybe it's an object-shaped cloud or a cloud-shaped object, whatever. The only kind of giveaway is that darker spot where the engines are on the bottom, but I want to refine that engine bottom, those engines a little bit. I think the droppers are kind of a good temporary nozzle, but I'd like to find something better looking. If you guys have any suggestions, let me know. This is VAYGRIM'S signing off, staring into the sky. I'll see you later. Don't forget, world download. I almost forgot. Oh my gosh, it's Friday. Friday means, take all this off, and I get all of my stuff and I put it in here, in the gearbox. I'm actually going to post the world download. By the time the episode airs, the world download will be up and available. So grab it, download it, and go take a look at the Sky Barge. I'll talk to you later. Bye.